Bet I could, bitch, I bet I would. On the low, what's up with you, ho? Bitch, you smoking dro, bitch, you know, bust like 44 when I spit that.
Why didn't the Orioles use Zach Britton in wildcard loss to Blue Jays? Zach Britton. His shoulders drooped. Remaining in the focal point of the Baltimore Orioles clubhouse Tuesday night. Attempted to concoct the right words. Yet like other people. Had no answers. The Orioles. After their 5-2 11th inning special case misfortune to the Toronto Blue Jays, were mindful so as not to second-figure their director, but rather were left disoriented and befuddled. Ubaldo Jimenez, remaining on the hill in the 11th inning rather than Britton, says he was generally as paralyzed as anybody to keep going one on the hill, surrendering Edwin Encarnacion's diversion-winning 3-run homer into the second deck at the Rogers Center. No doubt. Obviously, said Jimenez. When inquired as to whether he were astonished, Britton wasn't in the diversion. Has our best pitcher. Furthermore, couldn't get into the diversion. Britton, who is the Orioles' best pitcher, as well as the finest reliever in all of baseball with 47 back-to-back recoveries, never tossed a solitary contribute this diversion. There were 13 pitchers utilized as a part of the disposal amusement, tossing 297 pitches. Yet not a solitary one by Britton. It was simply disappointing sitting there watching that, Britton said, and not having the capacity to pitch. It's baffling watching the folks fight in front of you. You need to go in there and do likewise. Be that as it may, it's not my call. It's not my business to place me in the diversion. That is Buck's call. Orioles administrator Buck Showalter, broadly considered a splendid strategist, was left being second speculated wherever from his own particular clubhouse to the Blue Jays clubhouse to baseball officials, to the 49,934 fans at the ballpark. There's various approaches to take a gander at it, Showalter said. In the event that we didn't have such a large number of good choices down, we needed to have a solid Zach and have him there in the event that the amusement goes additional innings. There's a great deal more to that diversion. In any case, I know the world that you need to live in, so I regard that. This wasn't only a group of critical journalists second speculating Showalter. Yet everybody asking how it was conceivable to have the best reliever in baseball warm up in the 8th inning, again in the 9th inning. What's more, again the 10th inning. What's more, not move when Jimenez got into inconvenience in the 11th inning. Jimenez, who had contributed 300 recreations in his vocation, yet just 8 times in help, entered the diversion with 1 out and the bases void in the 11th. Leadoff hitter Devin Travis welcomed him with a sharp single. Josh Donaldson took after with a solitary to left focus, and Travis hurried to third when left defender Nolan Reimold bobbled the ball. Showalter went to the hill. Encarnacion ventured to the plate. And this is the point at which the Blue Jays anticipated that would see Britton. The Blue Jays figured Encarnacion would in any event be deliberately strolled, despite the fact that he had just a .220 batting normal and 1 homer in 41 professional at-bats off Jimenez. Without a doubt. Now Britton would come into the amusement. I was hoping to come in specific circumstances, said Britton, who was utilized for numerous innings 7 times this season, including a 5-out recovery in Sunday's general season finale. Possibly if there's an open door for a twofold make a move in a major circumstance, regardless of whether we were ahead, behind, or whatever.